Okay, here I'd like to talk about another key that I made. This is a B flat C rocker. I don't know how else to call it. So basically, the normal conservatory system, you play C like this or B flat like this, right? And this finger is merely acting as activator. It doesn't have to be there necessarily. Um, so what this index finger is doing is through this rocker right here, it's opening up these two small keys. This what makes B flat, and this one is C, and going up and down. And then this finger cancel out this one, so it won't open. And then this one cancel out that one, and that's how it works. And for some reason, then when you add this finger, close this one for middle C, it's just not quite a desirable note, I think. And my Joseph actually sounds great. This is Joseph from Japan. It sounds great. But with some other makers, it just sounds pretty bad. And of course, we should probably work our reeds and our playing style and all that stuff, and then we can correct it, I guess. But this makes it so much easier. And then it's basically the same thing as the thumb plate system. And thumb plate system like this. And the only problem with the thumb plate system, oh, and by the way, this is a hybrid, so you can use both conservatory system fingering, because it's got the rocker right here, and a thumb plate fingering. And with this instrument, you have to remember to keep your thumb on thumb plate all the time. So, like, if you have a tendency to play like that, you're in trouble. So you have to keep this thing there. So, like, when you play B natural, this needs to be down. But let me just play a few notes on this. So this one is a hybrid, as I said, so I can use both fingerings. And middle C, that's how middle C is. The thumb is gone. Then as soon as I push this thing, this index finger, the C kind of spreads out. But it's opposite on B flat. It's kind of interesting fact. So if I play B flat like this without thumb, it sounds very cheap. So for B flat, use conservatory fingering, and for C, use the thumb plate fingering. That seems like a way to go. But most of the people are not used to using thumb plate, right? So it seems like as good the hybrid is, and I think idealistic, it's a nice idea. But for most people, it's difficult. So I came up with this. And this is not necessarily my original idea, I don't think, because old German style oboe has this key, and this is strictly for B flat. But same idea, and with the conservatory system, if you extend this rocker right here, it will work for B flat and C. But as I said, with that fingering, B flat sounds kind of cheap. So I would push this thing instead of letting it go like a thumb plate system. So this is C. So I push this thing to play C, and then that would be B flat. Although I wouldn't use this fingering, and I'll show you. You'll hear it. So if I use this fingering, conservatory fingering, for B flat, and then this fingering for C, that would be ideal. Then B flat and C kind of line up really well. So with the slower phrases, I think it's very effective. So Stuff like that. If you use this thing, it sounds a little bit better, I think. And then also, this is not the permanently fixed there. I did not solder on, so I do have to take this key off, but it will slip out. So I can make this thing for many other instruments and just slip on. I think it's pretty convenient.